Live from Las Vegas. I'm not in jail. I'm back in the room. Y'all, it's been a crazy day. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Before we get into that, let's cover a few news items tonight because the world is not just it's just not Area 51, y'all. Bird flu is going to another epidemic level. They're getting ready, y'all. They're getting ready. I think most of y'all know that they're getting ready to roll this out on us. And just there's a couple of things here from Ricky at End Time Headlines. Bird flu has now been detected, Sandy, in wastewater in multiple metro cities in the Phoenix area. We already know that some other cities have experienced that. But it says bird flu has been detected in Phoenix cities, according to county official. Routine wastewater surveillance in Phoenix, Tempe, and Surprise, the three cities in the county where monitoring occurs, confirmed the presence of avian influenza, according to press release from the Maricopa County Department of Public Health. The influenza subtype, which includes bird flu as H5N1, has been detected in multiple locations in the valley in the past couple of months. It says it's not currently possible to nail down a precise location for detection, but the virus presence does indicate that it's more prevalent in the community than previously known. So, what are you hearing with some of the people that you follow of what they're trying to do with the bird flu?
Just trying to get this cranked back up. Pandemic 2.0, we've been hearing. How many weeks can we go back to where we started hearing about bird flu on the farms?
Yeah.
It's been located. It's been found in certain areas. We must be so careful. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Just every week stepping it up a little bit more and a little bit more. And here we are, 21 and a half days away from inauguration.
Yep. Tell it.
What is this leading up to?
Yeah.
Is this real? We heard about looking at wastewater during COVID. That's not new.
Right.
But I don't know. In a very liberal city, in a very questionable county, Maricopa County, alarm bells go off for me.
So Patty is saying what I was about to say here. It says already N95s were at work in New Jersey nursing home for RSV outbreak. N95 mask. She says she hates those. Well, I understand that. And so I'm going to show you in just a moment that this is not just the bird flu, y'all. This is, in my opinion, can't prove this. This is the beginning of what we talked about a while back called Disease X.
Disease X.
Remember when they said there's one coming worse than the WAW?
Yes.
It's Disease X. And let's not forget, I want to remind everybody that we are, at the time of this live, you could be watching this in the new year, but at the time of this live, we've got 2 days left, not even 2 full days left of 2024. And then we will be moving into 2025. Remember, in January of 2024 in Davos, I know I remind you of this a lot, but you need to be reminded again, they put out, think about it, a 2-year list of the most dangerous things affecting the world, humanity. Climate was not number one like normal.
Right.
Number one was misinformation and disinformation for 24 and for 25. And y'all, we are being set up because that same organization, Klaus Schwab, is the one that brought up Disease X. That's going to make all others pale in comparison. Now, what is that? That is not one thing. That is a quademic.
Yes.
A
triple-demic.
What did I call it? A decademic, a sextapidemic. I mean, I'm making up all kinds of words here in Vegas. But this is a combining of many viruses to bring fear across the board.
I believe that.
Let me show you this right here. Let me do something real quick. All right, so this is another article here, and this has got a little video on it. Former health commissioner says Biden administration should be making rapid tests available and ask the FDA to authorize the already existing H5N1 vaccine. So let's listen to what she has to say. This was on Face the Nation, CBS News, and listen to what she says about Donald Trump. And y'all, this is what's coming. Uh-oh, it's not playing. I can tell it's not playing. Hang on. I know it's not playing. Stay with me. I'm glad I caught that. Hang on just a second. Got a little situation. I told you we got all kinds of stuff going on here. I think I know what it is. Hang on. There we go. I think it's playing. It should play now. Let's see.
That the drumbeat of bird flu coming closer to humans is becoming a major threat. So we've already seen this year that there have been a number of mammalian species.
Last week, the U.S. reported its first severe case of bird flu found in a patient in Louisiana. For more, we're joined by Dr. Lena Wynn. She is the former Baltimore Health Commissioner. Dr. Lena Wynn, it's great to have you with us. So, bird flu. Is this report out of Louisiana worrisome? And if so, why?
Well, it's one more sign that the drumbeat of bird flu coming closer to humans is becoming a major threat. So we've already seen this year that there have been a number of mammalian species close to humans that now have bird flu outbreaks. We have outbreaks in poultry in all 50 states. 16 states have outbreaks in cattle. In California, in the last 30 days, there have been more than 300 herds that tested positive. And now we have 66 cases of bird flu in humans. And this is almost certainly a significant undercount because we have not been doing nearly enough testing, so we really don't know the extent of bird flu that's out there in humans. But this particular case, it's someone who is severely ill, but not only that, researchers have isolated the virus in this individual who is sick in Louisiana, and they found that this particular strain of the virus appears to have acquired mutations that make it more likely to bind to airway receptors. Bird flu has been around for a long time.
About 30 years.
Yeah, exactly. But it hasn't been a major issue in humans because while it spreads among birds, it hasn't really spread among mammals. But now there is this mutation. And there's another concern now, major too, which is that we're in flu season. And it's possible that a single person could have bird flu and seasonal flu at the same time.
Something called reassortment.
That's right.
Where things change because of one illness becoming another illness through reassortment of a mutated virus.
That's right. And so the viruses could exchange genes. You could develop a new hybrid virus. And if you now have a virus that's more contagious and causes more severe disease, that's when it becomes a major threat to humankind.
What should be happening in the Biden administration right now that isn't going on?
Yeah, there are two main things that they should be doing in the days that they have left. The first is to get testing out there. I feel like we should have learned our lesson from COVID that
in the days that they have left, think about this. She said, these are the things that need to happen in the days that they have left.
Right.
Y'all, it's December 30th. He's on vacation in another city now, another country. And she's saying we need to get rapid tests sent out exactly like 2020. And she says, we need to get this done as quickly as possible. Listen to the rest of what she says.
Just because we aren't testing, it doesn't mean that the virus isn't there. It just means that we aren't looking for it. We should be having rapid tests, home tests available to all farm workers, to their families, for the clinicians taking care of them so that we aren't waiting for public labs and CDC labs to tell us what's bird flu or not. And the second very important thing is this is not like the beginning of COVID where we were dealing with a new virus, we didn't have a vaccine. There actually is a vaccine developed already against H5N1. The Biden administration has contracted with manufacturers to make almost 5 million doses of the vaccine. However, they have not asked the FDA to authorize the vaccine. There's research done on it. They could get this authorized now and also get the vaccine out and to farm workers and to vulnerable people. I think that's the right approach because we don't know what the Trump administration is going to be doing around bird flu. If they have people coming in with
That's what I wanted you to hear. So we don't know. So okay, Biden, who the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times has admitted he has not been the president since day one. They've been covering for him.
Admitted?
It's admitted.
Yep.
So we're being governed by a committee, unelected, in the dark people. And this woman now knows that. They all knew it to begin with. But now it's out there, and she's still saying the Biden administration, no, she didn't say President Biden, the Biden administration needs to make sure that we get these tests and these masks and all this stuff.
Because we've got this virus right where we want it. Remember all that gain of function stuff they did about COVID?
Yeah.
Probably they've been working on and tweaking this bird flu as well. And she said, it's never been this serious. what was the phrase she used about
I don't know.
your in your throat, your whatever.
I don't know.
They want to get it to where it can be passed from human to human.
Yeah.
And they're almost giddy because they feel like they're almost there.
Yeah, I love this here, Dinky Darlings. I want to throw this up here. Raise your hand if you will not comply.
Yes.
Hands up, hands up.
Yep.
Raise your hand if you will not comply. I'm telling you right now, I'm not doubting that things could not be serious, but here's the reality. I'm not complying. I'm not going back to that. And I think most people that are watching this program are not going back to that. But they don't care. They're getting it set up. And the key words you heard in that video was the Biden administration needs to do this with the time they got left. Think about all that they've been trying to do. Them people ain't been doing nothing for 4 years except promoting a woke agenda. And then all of a sudden they're going to unleash things like crazy at the end. They're spending billions of dollars every day here and around the world, and now they're trying to tell this administration, take advantage of the time you got left and let's mask up, let's go all this kind of stuff, because we don't know what the Trump administration is going to do. Y'all, I think they do know what the Trump administration is going to do, and that's why they're saying that.
Boy.
And there is the plan disease X is on us. And I'm going to tell you something, when it comes right down to it, you're going to find out a lot. We're going to talk about drones in a little bit later and how it ties into our visit to Area 51.
Well, let's go back just a couple of weeks ago.
And the flu.
Who was it that said the hammer is coming down on January the 21st?
21st, yeah, that was the assistant director of the CDC, I believe is his name. He says, yeah, look at what Trump's got coming down. All going to come on him on January 21st. And he listed like 20 different viruses.
Like some kind of wicked, evil prophecy, yeah.
Yeah, and how stupid. You're revealing your agenda when you say Trump's got this coming on January 21st.
Exactly.
Wait a minute, is it not here now?
Exactly.
Why are you trying to, because you're trying to set up him for failure.
Exactly.
But, hey, I think he knows that. So, but now there's another virus that's going around right now.
This as well the last couple of days.
So this is the Norovirus, and it's surging in parts around the world. Not to mention RSV, and you got the flu that's everywhere.
Regular flu.
COVID is still out there. Cases of Norovirus, a wretched and highly contagious stomach bug, are surging in parts of the United States this winter, according to government data. The most recent numbers from the U.S. Centers of Disease Control and Prevention show that there were 91 outbreaks of norovirus reported during the week of December 5th, up from 69 the last week in November. Numbers in the past few years show a maximum of 65 outbreaks reported during the first week of December. A norovirus infection is characterized by sudden vomiting and diarrhea. Outbreaks are often seen on cruise ships in concrete living situations like nursing homes. What? Congregate living situations at jails, as well as schools and places where people are close together. So let's just think about what we covered tonight. Already, we've covered. They want to talk about the bird flu.
Yep.
They're saying it's blowing up. They're reminding us that RSV is blowing up. They're reminding us that the flu, once again, is blowing up. They're reminding us that COVID has never gone away. Now they're telling us the norovirus is blowing up.
Sure. And
not to mention the common cold. Now we got things like, we got family members that are going through things where they've been swabbed for everything. They come up negative for everything, but they got fever and all this, so they just send them home calling it a fever virus. Mm-hmm. What is that? I don't remember.
Possible flu.
Yeah, possible flu. They call it a fever virus. I mean, I never heard of a fever
virus. How about
virus.
this? How about pneumonia?
Yeah, exactly.
We had someone close to us, pneumonia. So who knows if some of these respiratory conditions are not becoming very severe, maybe especially in some of our older population, and turning into pneumonia. Now, this person was susceptible because of many previous respiratory conditions and previous pneumonia, but still, we are just like covering everything this go around.
Absolutely. So if you're coming in late here, stick around, because at the end we're going to show you our adventure today as we went to Area 51. Y'all, this was crazy.
Might have been epic.
It might have been epic. I think there's no doubt about it. I think it was epic. Y'all are not going to want to miss this video because it was amazing, and we're glad to share it with you here first. And by the way, after tonight, of course it won't be cut out, it'll be in this program, but after tonight, the video that you're going to watch tonight at the end of the program is going to be a separate video by itself that you can watch and share. We have a part one, if you've not watched the part one of our road to Area 51 trip that we did yesterday. And we decided to stay over in a town way past there. It was a really good decision. We had a great time. And then we was able to not be rushed this morning when we went to Area 51. So stay tuned for that. That's coming. But we want to get back to a couple more news items. This is interesting to me. I have not heard anything about this. We now have a CIA whistleblower who is revealing that the Biden administration covered up attacks on officers, listen to this, injured by direct energy weapons. Emmy-winning investigative journalist Catherine Herridge has released a new bombshell interview with a CIA whistleblower who has claimed the Biden administration covered up officers' injuries from a direct energy weapon from foreign adversaries. Let's watch this video here, just a little bit of it. It's a long video. We'll only show you a little bit of it.
You were attacked.
Yes.
You were attacked by an energy weapon.
Yes, a directed energy weapon.
The intelligence community has attempted to thwart congressional investigative efforts to uncover the truth at every turn. I mean, that sounds like a government cover-up.
It's a cover-up and it's terrifying, and it should be terrifying to all Americans.
The new congressional report found it appears increasingly likely that a foreign adversary is behind these injuries. Vertigo.
Yes.
Eye tracking issues.
Yes.
Traumatic brain injury.
Yes.
Did the CIA gaslight you?
Me and every other HIV victim. It was designed to make us think ourselves are crazy and question our own injuries.
Is it reasonable to think that the intelligence community doesn't want to acknowledge a foreign adversary?
Yes.
This Defense Department letter is significant.
Yes.
We believe your experiences are real. What explains this disconnect? We have a Defense Department letter, and yet the intelligence community, the CIA, says there's nothing to see here.
The brave people of the Department of Defense willing to stand up to the CIA. If they're politicizing this, what else are they not telling the president? And that's scary.
Amanda syndrome here?
Part of it, yep. So
And
let's
yet
that part one
the
more
intelligence community, the CIA, says
What she
there's
says at the very
nothing
end
to
here.
see here.
The brave people of the Department of Defense willing to stand up to the CIA. If they're politicizing this, what else are they not telling the president?
In this video, I encourage you to go watch it. It's 15 minutes long. And I want to comment on something that I saw in the live chat. Let's see if I can go back up here. Belinda, I want you to know that please understand that we're not belittling the ones that are sick. We had COVID. We know that
Yes.
we have people in our church that are good. So we're not saying that it's fear
No.
to talk about that people are sick. We want everybody to know we understand that all of these viruses are real.
Yes.
But what we're talking about is the fear of if you don't do what we say with mandates and with wah-wahs and all this other kind of stuff, we're going to take away your money, we're going to take away your job, the kids are not going to go to school again, you're not going to be able to work, and you're not going to be able to worship. And that's where this is headed.
Well, let's take it a step farther. We're concerned, very concerned, maybe even almost convinced that these are not just, if you want to use the phrase, organic viruses.
Right.
That these have been manipulated. They've
Yeah.
been messed with. They've been gain of functioned, if you want to use that term, and released and amplified so that we're going to have problems fighting these. And maybe if you chose to get the wah-wah, a lot of people have been injured.
Yes.
They are
Yes.
struggling
Yes.
because
Many-
of just that.
and many have lost their
COVID
life.
alone
Yeah, because
took lives
of the
and
wah-wah.
and harmed many of us, if not only short setbacks. But outside of that, we have people that really feel that they were harmed
Yeah. Yeah.
from the, what was it, safe and effective medical prevention?
Yeah. And the whole thing about Davos saying you need to watch out for misinformation and disinformation. You understand, we're awake enough on this
Yes.
channel for us all to know that what that really means is our information is true. Anybody that challenges what we say is misinformation and
Yes.
disinformation.
That's
And-
That's what the establishment
Yeah.
is putting out.
That's what they're
what
putting
you
out.
just said.
Yeah, exactly.
That's their take.
That's their take. And so we're just saying, be awake. Be awake to what's going on. There is something brewing, and I'm telling you, now that, let's go back to that video that we just watched with Catherine Herridge. You know, you have soldiers. This conspiracy theory. I love what's Clayton Morris, is that his name? Redacted.
Morris,
I love what he says. He says conspiracy theories are literally now nothing more than a 6-month trailer for the upcoming movie that has happened. I'm telling you, it's just a trailer. When you hear somebody talk about a quote-unquote conspiracy theory, it's a trailer for the movie coming.
Right.
It's almost 100% accurate. So people have been talking about direct energy weapons. People have been talking about when they were in Havana, like you talked about earlier.
That was the first big case where
Yes.
this new terminology came on the scene. People were severely, and we're talking about severely injured
Yes.
to the point of disability, cannot return to work, cannot lead any kind of normal life because they were injured by something that they did not even understand what had happened to them.
Exactly. Now, if you came here because of the thumbnail about Area 51, don't go anywhere because we're going to show you that video. But if you're new to our channel, we do a breaking news channel every Monday night, a show every Monday night, and that's what we're doing right now. We're covering some things to make sure that you're aware of what's going on, and then we're going to show you that video. We're actually going to tell you a few things just in the next couple of news items. We're going to go straight into Area 51 news.
Before we move on, let's just talk about
Okay.
at the crux of this last story that we just did. This is your government
Say that.
that does not want to acknowledge what's happened to you. They don't want to protect you. They're not on your side, at least in that instance. How are these people supposed to feel?
Yeah.
I was basically injured in the line of duty. I was injured doing my government job, but you won't hear me out. You provide no protections for me.
Right.
What?
Right. Now, we're going to get to this in just a minute, End Time Warriors, but I'm going to throw this up here. She is saying we're having crazy fog here that has a bad smell. Now, a lot of people are thinking that that's tied to the drones
Where
that
is
are
this?
spraying. Yeah, let us know, End Time Warriors, where you're from, and remind us where you're
Please
from.
let us know where you are.
Because this is, people are saying, where are you, End Times Warriors? They want to know.
Right.
So now,
Exactly.
now let me show you this next article here. This is just to give you a rapid fire of the craziness going on in our world right now. The United States Treasury Department has been hacked. The United States Treasury Department has been hacked by cyber attacks launched by China. The Biden administration claimed that today that an actor from our nation's most formidable foreign adversary has hacked the Treasury Department and gained access to workstations on government employees and unclassified documents. In a letter to the Senate Banking Committee leadership, the Treasury Department alleged the following. Based on available indicators, the incident has been attributed to a China state-sponsored advanced persistent threat actor. Now, I'm not going to read the whole article. I wanted to show you that.
They won't even say bad actor.
They won't even say bad actor.
He's just a random actor.
Because all of this is setting up for January 20th. January 20th. Now, there's some people that you and I follow that, I'm not saying that I hope they're wrong, but some of them are saying that their intelligence are telling them there is such a ramp up of hacking and things going on and bad actors from within our own government.
Are you talking about drones specifically?
Well, drones, all of it, to do one thing, to stop the inauguration from happening. There are people that we follow that are now saying they don't even believe that Donald Trump is going to be at the inauguration. They believe that things are going to be so bad that he's going to have to be at a remote location.
Yes,
I hope they're wrong.
They're saying specifically, do not go to the inauguration.
We're not saying that.
No,
They're
we're not
saying
saying
that.
that.
You make
Even
your own
if you
decision.
get free tickets, do not use them. Do not go.
That's what they're saying.
That's their opinion.
Yeah, because they feel like something big's coming.
Concerns of, who knows what dropping out of the skies or being sprayed or whatever, just specifically from drones. Now, there are many other avenues where things could happen and something could go wrong. Like we talked about, refer to J6 a lot. No one can tell you not to go and peaceably demonstrate,
Exactly.
or to be a part of a rally, or to be a part of an event. But literally, we are in the days and times where you need to consider what is safest
Yes.
and best for you and your family.
Yes.
Is it worth it to possibly be exposed to something? Is it worth it for you to go through all the struggles and everything you're going to have to do to be present somewhere?
Wow.
Because there are many things along the way that could trip you up, that could cause problems. This is just our reality.
That's good, baby. That's good. End Time Warrior said that she is in Paris, California.
Wow.
So this strange smells in Paris, California. And they're saying their family is all getting sick. Who knows, y'all? Who knows what's going on? Who knows? This drone thing, I really believe that it is absolutely tied to all of this. This is a part of the distraction. I believe that there's a conglomerate of ideas that could actually be true.
Right.
It could be other entities. It could be our government. It could be foreign adversaries. It could be all of the above. But whatever it is, the reason the government is not bringing them down, and the reason, by the way, have you noticed how it's got out of the news cycle already? It's just like, we're still talking about it, but they're not covering it wall to wall like they were before. Why? Because it was the first stage of something. There's always something left that's coming, something that's coming. Right. And y'all, I'm telling you, we were at the precipice of it today. We were on the edge of Area 51 today. And when y'all see why we got ran out, it's crazy what happened to us. But when you think about what was on the other side of that fence and what was this was really the foundation of all that we're talking about. This whole Area 51 phenomena is what started the conspiracy theories, the JFK assassination, and then the downing at Roswell. Y'all, this was all a part of a long-term concerted plan to put in place an agenda. And you cannot put those agendas in place without fear. Am I preaching good?
Ooh, that was good. A lot of stuff.
All right, so we'll just go ahead and call this the Supernatural AI Update. Uncle Jimmy, because I don't have my video. I don't have my video in my studio and all this, blah, blah, blah. Uncle Jimmy, Supernatural, go ahead, me. Supernatural AI Update. Because this right here is pretty interesting. I don't know if you've heard about this, but we have a ChatGPT whistleblower that was talking about the dangers of AI. Supposedly, all of a sudden is now no longer with us, has been unalived in this world. But watch this. The parents of Suchira Balaji, a former OpenAI researcher turned whistleblower, was found unalived in his San Francisco apartment. The family has hired an independent investigator to conduct with a private autopsy, casting doubt on, here we go, ding, 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 official ruling of self-unaliving.
So this is recent.
This is very recent.
November 26th.
Yes. So we see that this is happening. It says that the 26-year-old was discovered unalive in the San Francisco apartment in November 26, 2024, just a few weeks ago, during a well-being check conducted by the police. The medical examiner's office has ruled the death a self-inflicted unaliving with no signs of foul play, imagine. But his parents are questioning the official finding and have taken matters into their own hands by hiring an expert to perform an independent autopsy.
Wow.
So,
is this a person who had left OpenAI?
Yeah, I think it says it right here. It says, comes 3 months after he publicly accused OpenAI, the company behind the groundbreaking AI chatbot, ChatGPT, was violating U.S. copyright laws during the development of their technology. His allegations were expected to play a crucial role in potential lawsuits against the company, although OpenAI maintains all of its work falls under the protection of fair use laws. So, that's just one of many whistleblowers that are coming out now,
right,
not only saying the questionable policies of how they're developing their product, but also the dangers of it and that it could wipe out humanity. So how interesting.
Well, let's go back, a year or so when everything went down with the coup?
Yeah, that's true. With the coup, with OpenAI coup, ChatGPT and OpenAI. Remember that?
Yes.
I mean, they fired Sam Altman, and then he did a coup, like you're talking about.
Comes back with a vengeance.
He gets rid of the board that fired him and brings Microsoft and a bunch of others
right
back on board, and now he's the most powerful man in all of AI. And it turned the company recently from a nonprofit company to a for-profit company. Y'all, there's a lot going on with AI that is going to play into what we're talking about. I mean, let's go back to the drones. I mean, y'all, the drones could already be AI. The drones could already be AI technology, and the drones could already be Project Bluebeam. I mean, there's just no telling what's going on. We're being set up for something. Don't go anywhere because we're going to show you an Area 51 video pretty soon. In fact, let's do an Area 51 news item here. This is from the Daily Mail, and I think it's very interesting that this was only December 20th of this year. Area 51 secrets to be revealed in 2025. What? Area 51, literally out of this world UFO secrets, might finally come to light sometime next year. Jim Goodall, an aviation journalist with firsthand sources who have worked at the classified base, gave an interview in the mid-1990s, and it's reappearing here, where he discussed top secret technologies at the site that would make George Lucas envious. One gentleman spent 12 of his 30 years in black programs at Groom Lake, as Area 51 is also known. Goodall explained in the Unearthed documentary interview. I asked him, can you really tell me what's happening there? And he said, well, there's a lot of things going on there that I won't be able to tell you until the year 2025. Y'all, that's going to be in just a couple of days. The mention of 2025 could refer to an executive order by then President Bill Clinton that established a 25-year timer for the automatic declassification of government secrets. Wow. This means many top secret projects from the 1990s could soon be declassified. Area 51, that we went to today, is just one of many sensitive military facilities within the U.S. Air Force's Nevada Test and Training Range, a sprawling military training area in the Nevada's Mojave Desert. The shroud of secrecy surrounding Area 51 has fueled widespread conspiracy theories about its true purpose, including claims that it has housed, captured, or crashed UFOs.
Okay, do you honestly think that's what's going to be coming out? I think if they release anything, it's going to be some of these experimental turn to actual use aircraft, because a lot of those were tested there. And quite frankly, if one has been in use for all these years, they're probably not going to feel that threatened by that.
Right.
I doubt we're going to get the goods.
But it is interesting that that's all of a sudden coming back out now, that he said, I can't tell you until 2025. So I wonder, who knows if those executive orders are still in place, but it seems to be a lot going on in 2025. And let's not forget that 2025 is only 5 years from Agenda 2030. Because when we're gonna talk heavily about the World Economic Forum and Davos next month in January, because January, I think it's the third week of January, they begin gathering in Davos. Can you imagine the conversations that are going to be happening at this year, that Donald Trump is back and their Agenda 2030 could be in trouble? Y'all, they're going to expedite whatever they can on breakneck speed.
I can see that.
So that's why the big picture is important.
Right.
We're not saying that we're the only one, but we are thankful that we are here. Now, back to Area 51, and then we're going to show you that video in just a minute. This is also from this year, back in April of this year, but I thought it was interesting. This is, this is a Las Vegas local channel here, where we're at now. The creator of a website collecting information on all things Area 51 believes the future of military tech is still being tested in the Nevada desert, with the most enigmatic activities occurring inside a secret base tucked inside the secret base. The more secrecy surrounding Area 51, the more insatiable the public's appetite for information becomes. Take, for example, the dual raids on homes owned by an Area 51 watchdog 16 months ago, which has since roused the public's curiosity and has many asking what is flying in around there. Right. Quote, if they don't want you to see it, you're not going to see it. The creator of DreamlandResort.com, a digital gathering for aerospace enthusiasts. They have years and years and decades of experience hiding things. He goes on to say, Area 51, fewer over the 2.5 decades ago, his website has been placed for users to swap stories. And of course, he was raided, is what they're saying. I'm going to see if I can get down here. Says, for his part, our news said that he agreed the U.S. military needs a location to test secret technology. But he goes on to, he's worried about the flying drones, obviously. Now, keep in mind, this was April. And he's talking about drones.
Yes.
He said drones, unmanned warplanes, and jamming technologies are the future of warfare being tested at Area 51. Did you hear me?
Yes.
In April, he's saying that he knows that the future of technology and warfare is being tested at Area 51 in 2024. Quote, they are flying drones, obviously. The Russians and Chinese work on stuff to jam our drones. We work on stuff to jam their drones. The next step is, how do we make drone communication more secure? Wow. This was in April. This guy's talking about the future of everything we're going to be battling is going to be drone related in the next phase.
Well, I can tell you this. John D'Souza has created his own term, which is LSDs,
not the drug.
Large super weapon drones.
Yeah. Yep.
Large super weapon.
And he's asking everybody that's covering it to call them that, because he says that he believes that that's what they are, is LSDs. What he's calling that is that super weapon drones. Well, it's interesting that the people who are on the ground here that research what Area 51 is doing is back in April was saying, without a doubt, they are testing new drone technology. And the world is focused on drones.
Yes.
He said this in April, Russia, China, America, how we can jam each other's drones, because the next level of warfare is drones.
Right.
And now everything's a drone.
Exactly.
Every UFO, everything's a drone.
But I think there are some mixed opinions on exactly about the warfare. Yes, of course, we know our enemies, but some people are concerned they are going to be used on the populace, on the citizens of this country.
Don't go anywhere. One more article I want to show you, and then we're going to play the video that we have from today, some highlights of today when we ran out of Area 51. Y'all, it was crazy. It was crazy. But this is interesting here. Yeah. This is from the New York Times, but with all the things that are happening in New Jersey, look at the title of the New York Times article. Let's see when it was dated. I don't even know if I'll see the date on it. December 20th. Is New Jersey the new Area 51? How interesting that this comes out while we're out here.
Exactly.
Right before we get out here.
We didn't plan this.
We did not plan this. Is New Jersey the new Area 51? No matter how many official voices declare there is no drone emergency, conspiracy theories continue to flourish. We've been here before. Of course, they're beginning. That's just their way of mocking the awake people. Okay? As you may have already certainly heard, New Jersey has recently become the epicenter of aerial object obsession. Some might say panic. Mysterious drones or planes, or maybe extraterrestrial spycraft, depending on your view, seem to have been lighting up the night sky for the past month, and theories about their purposes and origins abound. I think it's like they're like trying to see what's going on in the public. One woman said, it's almost like a census. I don't know. This is a weird conspiracy. But the article goes on. We won't spend a lot of time in it. You can find it and read it for yourself. The article goes on to say that for years and years and years, everybody, the blow of conspiracy theorists' punches was Area 51. Now it's got New Jersey. So they're saying, is New Jersey the new Area 51? Now, I don't know if you remember this. If you feel comfortable, take the lead on this here, or if not, I will. But do you remember, I forget who it was that was saying, why New Jersey? In the circle of New Jersey?
John D'Souza.
Yeah, John D'Souza. What did he say about his theory about why New Jersey was chosen for the drone activity?
He said because it was a very central location for several states that surround that area, but specifically for Washington, D.C. He said they had formed a beachhead there in that area to go out of and have all of this drone activity.
Yeah, and he drew a circle, New York, New Jersey.
Also, there was a lady
Virginia.
I watched almost 2 weeks ago with a video, and she had pinpointed all of the military bases that were in that area. And I thought, my goodness, nobody's talking about this.
So D'Souza's theory, correct me if I'm wrong, is that they chose New Jersey because they have, they come off the water, they can do things like that, they can test these drones, but their ultimate goal, and he's one of the ones that are talking about January 20th, the ultimate goal is to take this, and there again, by the way, this is their opinion. We're not saying this to the algorithm that's listening, to the government that's listening. We're not saying this. We're just repeating what we've heard.
Right.
The theory is that they are testing some things in New Jersey, and their goal is to take it to Washington, D.C., and that Washington, D.C. is going to be the epicenter of the next phase.
He said it was very convenient that Washington, D.C. was so close to the area, but they are doing operations in all of these surrounding states. But I will say, and some of you have probably heard him say, his mantra is there's going to be a fake alien invasion.
Notice the word fake.
The only thing, it won't have any actual aliens involved. There's going to be an attack, there's going to be an invasion, but there won't be any aliens. Sadly, this will be, I'm just going to go ahead and say this. He says, this is not your government. This is his opinion. This is not your government sending these drones out. They've been told to stand down. Do not do anything. He says this is basically what a lot of people refer to as the deep state. Government contractors. The cabal is really the word he uses. This is the global cabal.
Yep. Y'all, I've been trying to tell you, and there again, we're not saying they're right, but we're not saying they're wrong either. And you don't have to be 100% right, but you can be partially right. There's some truth in there. There's no doubt there's some truth in there.
Well, everything that's happened, there's been a lot of confusion, and people have not known what was going on, what is the correct answer, and a lot of people get frustrated and they just don't want to hear it anymore.
Right.
Well, that's easy for you if you're living down here in the South. We're not so much directly affected, but imagine if you do live in New Jersey, New York, any kind of surrounding area. You're seeing this. You're seeing things being sprayed. There's now talk of molten metal being dropped from some of these. I don't even know what that's about. But the fear, the frustration, the inconvenience, if you're impacted almost daily, almost nightly, you got a dog in that fight.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
and America has a dog in the fight.
Yes.
If something's happening in New Jersey, that's part of my country.
It is.
These are my people.
Yes.
So it's an American problem. Just because you don't see a drone above your head, it doesn't matter.
It's easier for us to put it out of our mind.
Yeah.
It's not a daily issue for us.
Yeah.
And I hope it doesn't become one.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. So my shirt. Let me show you the whole thing. Let me try to. Area 51 warning, restricted area, use of deadly force authorized. So, all right. So last night, for the life of me, I cannot remember the name of that place. Tonopah. Tonopah. Got it. I thought the little alien was in Karen, Nevada. I've talked about Karen, Nevada all week long. There's no such thing. I don't think.
You would think having a child,
my child's name
of the same name, that you might have been able to remember Rachel, Nevada.
Exactly.
But no.
Rachel, Nevada.
Karen, as far as I know, is not an actual place in Nevada.
We got new fans in Rachel, Nevada now. Nevada. That's right. That's the way they say it. Nevada. But so we went there. If you've seen the video, we'll link it down below when the show's over.
I don't know if you've seen. Sorry. I don't know if you've watched, but we had our little adventure video on the way to Tonopah, which we stopped in Rachel. And where else did we stop? Extraterrestrial Highway.
We stopped at the mailbox and all that.
So we hit the highlights on our way to Tonopah, where we stayed last night.
Yeah. So we thought we'll get up in the morning. We'll make the trip to Area 51, of which we did, and it was pretty cool. So we're going to watch this together, and we'll react to our own video. We're not going to talk much because we're going to let the video play. Okay. And then keep in mind that when the show is over with, by the way, as soon as the live is over with, I will link down below in the description part 1, so you can go back and watch part 1 with this part 2. But part 1 is a video by itself, and this video that I'm about to play will also be a video by itself as well, that we will upload tonight or tomorrow, something like that. And that way you don't have to watch the news program to watch the video. You'll be able to watch the video again if you want to, or share it with somebody. All right, so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Larry and Sandy Ragland's adventure to Area 51. Let's go. Here we go. All right, here we go.
We're on the way.
On the way back to Vegas.
On the road.
On the way back to Vegas. And but before we get to Vegas, we're going to the back gate.
Yes, we are.
So we'll take you along the journey. I know you guys have loved our little antics on the road. Yeah, we get a little crazy on the road here. But we had a good time. Had a good restful stay there in Tonopah. Staying in there. We didn't see any ghosts. Although we did have a weird thing happen last night with the phone.
Yeah, the phone.
Don't know what happened on that, but I refuse to believe that it was a ghost messing with it. But because we got authority.
Didn't encounter anybody on the elevator.
No.
Like they said we would.
Yeah. They said this one guy that, he goes up and down and plays jokes on people.
You should show them some of this.
Okay. All right. So in other words, shut up, Larry. Show them scenery.
Yeah. Look at these mountains.
So this is what it looks like leaving Tonopah. And when we turn a curve, it'll be straight on as you've seen along the journey. So, see you later. Okay, we are about to go to Area 51, and Sandy, I think you need to break some very difficult news to Cousin Cosmo.
Right. He's been enjoying the journey so far. We've stopped a couple places, made some videos,
Yep.
Had some nice little stops, but we've decided this
Well,
is too dangerous.
we don't know what to expect.
We don't know what to expect.
And we got to get in there and get
It might
out.
be a little dangerous.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going to happen. So Cousin Cosmo is he's going to be staying inside the vehicle
Yeah.
just for his safety.
Plus, he may want to jump the fence and run.
Exactly.
And we can't.
We
take that chance.
can't ensure that he is going to want to stay with us. So
Yeah.
just for those reasons, he's
Yeah.
going to stay in the car as we go up to the back gate.
You good with that, buddy? All right. Peace out.
Okay, we're close. Okay,
All right,
here it is.
we're making the
Turn
turn.
signal. Turn signal.
Turn signal.
Turning right
Look, y'all. Let me turn
on a
the camera.
nondescript road, dirt road.
Y'all, there's no sign of that. Any way that you would know that out this road
No distinction.
is the road to Area 51.
Look at that gorgeous view, though.
All right, so Sandy, I got the camera on you. We're on a 10-mile road now.
Yes.
That's going to take us to the back gate.
Back gate.
Did you ever think that you would be going to Area 51 in your life?
I wanted to. I didn't know how I would ever get here since I couldn't talk to you about that.
What? Don't be throwing
Look
me
at
under.
us now.
All your work paid off, I guess.
Yes.
So look, if y'all are hearing this, it's a dirt gravel road,
We are on a dirt road.
and we're going down the middle. I'm gonna turn the camera around.
Churning up dust behind us, but look at this view.
Yeah, so this is the road to the back gate of Area 51. And here's the thing. The guy told us that this road stays just like this all the way until 1 mile out, and then it turns into pavement. And he said the only reason that they put pavement in is so they could put potholes in, so that they could deter people from going in fast and sort of scaring them and stuff. So, all right, Sandy, we'll update them in a few minutes. Right now, by the way, we're going behind the city of Rachel now.
Yes, we are.
The entire
If you
city of
can
Rachel.
show it.
I'll show you all this right here. Let's see this right here. So this, hang on. Camera. This is the entire city of Rachel.
That is Rachel, Nevada,
Not to be confused with Karen, Nevada.
which probably does not exist.
No, it doesn't. No, it don't. It don't. I thought it did.
Only in your mind.
Only in my mind.
Only in your
And
mind.
you don't know anything about what we're talking about if you didn't watch the last video. All right, so until we see each other again, I'll probably do a couple more videos on the road because we've got a 10-mile road ahead of us
Yes, we do.
to Area 51.
Please
the
stand
back gate.
by.
We're going to knock on the back door. That's what the locals say.
Back gate. They
what?
say knock on the back door.
Knock on the back door. Knock door. Bye. Well, we just changed the pavement.
We just passed a
And
very
there's the potholes.
swollen dead cow, and the road just changed to pavement,
Yep.
as we were told that it would.
And we were told there's potholes, and there are potholes everywhere.
There are potholes.
So,
And what
this is supposed to be only 1 mile, so we must be getting close.
going on with the? We got a little change of. Why did all of this?
Well, the foliage. Yeah, it changed. It really did. I mean, it literally, the moment we went to the pavement, even the agriculture changed.
Right. It was mostly all tumbleweed and dark, and now it's light. I don't know. For whatever reason, we're noting these small changes. For whatever reason, we don't know.
Y'all, I couldn't show you the cow up detail because it would have really disturbed y'all. I have never seen anything like that. It didn't look real. It was, would you say 3 times swollen, 3 times the size?
It was at least twice, maybe more than that.
And its legs were up in the air. It was like a ball. And
Yes.
do you feel comfortable seeing what you observed?
No.
Okay. So you know, there's obviously the cattle mutilation is a very real thing that happens out here.
Right.
And we've had locals tell us that is absolutely fact.
We would have to do a close examination, but I don't really think there was any mutilation.
Yeah, it didn't look like it, but you never know.
So what do we have here?
I believe this is it. We are approaching Area 51, y'all.
Y'all, it's on. We're about to be there.
So once we get up here a little closer, we're going to pull off and do another separate video. But y'all, we are. It's getting a little exciting.
Pamela, we did not see the little boy, but we did hear about him.
Yeah. All right, Sandy, we are approaching Area 51.
We are. I can't believe it.
It just feels weird. It just feels like
it is strange.
There's a little nervousness. I have a little bit of nervousness. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, here's the thing. We've been on. It's
just out in the middle of nowhere.
It's out in the middle of nowhere, and you also lose track of how long you've been on a road because these roads are flat and straight, and you're in the middle of nowhere. And it didn't seem like we had already driven 10 miles on this road, but that's how far they say it is off the main highway.
And all the things that you've seen on TV, all the things you've heard about, this is it. So we're going to pull off right here, and we're going to do.
Y'all, this was surreal.
Be back in a second. This is Area 51.
Oh.
And they are watching us, and they are listening to us, I am sure.
Here.
All right, the wind is blowing.
The wind is
right
blowing.
behind us is Area 51.
Yes, it is.
Y'all, Area 51. And I think I saw a saucer. No, I'm just kidding. But we think there might be some cow mutilation right beside us. There's 2 cows that are decomposed right here on both sides. It's like an entrance.
Right at the entrance.
This is
Cows on both
strange.
sides.
I'm going to try to zoom in. What in the world?
Look, these are, sorry.
I don't think they would be mutilating cows right at the entrance.
white thing
area.
over there.
I mean, look,
Cow.
there's the
There's 2
pole,
white
there's
things
the
and
gate,
cows.
and there's 2 cows right at the gate decomposing. Y'all, this is weird.
Look
So
at
this
scenery.
is Area 51. And
This is the
I'm a little
famed
nervous because
entrance.
they're watching us right now. They're listening to us. And we're going to drive a little closer and get some more pictures. But yeah, look, that's it. It's Area 51. Let's go, babe. All right, we are at Area 51.
We are, what do you think,
we go.
60 feet?
Let's walk a little closer
the
and
entrance?
be very careful. The cameras are all around us.
Yeah. Okay, there
See the
is
camera.
the rotating camera.
Yeah.
Y'all, check it
So,
out.
watched a guy last night who said this camera was following him. Of course, birds have
And we know
built a
that they're
nest on
listening
top of
to
this
us.
light. Photography of this area is permitted. Is not.
Not permitted.
Is permitted.
No. Oh, if this area is prohibited.
Is okay.
You were saying permitted.
I'm making a. Okay. Start over.
Choose through the video.
All right, here we are. Photography of this area is prohibited. So apparently I
Stay
should
with
not be
us, y'all.
doing
It's
this.
about to get crazy.
This is the camera that
Look how
will
close I am,
rotate
y'all.
and follow you. No drone zone.
Here we go.
Doggone it. Put the drone back in the car.
Listen.
Andy, watch what you're saying. This is the
Do you
fence.
think they know we're here?
Okay. Sorry.
Next stop,
Sorry.
the
Sorry.
men in black
Sorry.
are coming out.
Sorry. Okay.
It's not
Wow, look at that razor wire. I can't believe that just happened.
Get it. Let's get a few selfies before they run us out of here. All right.
Okay.
With the back gate.
Yes, we are.
We're still filming as well.
We're still filming. Both of us, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Did you guys hear that?
Get in the picture. You're not in the picture.
We just got this.
We just got alarmed.
We just got.
I think it's
the
because of what you
alarm
said.
Sounded.
So let's get a picture here of the.
Was it when I said put the drone
Yeah,
back in
shut
the?
up. No, we don't have any.
Y'all, she wouldn't stop talking about having a drone. That's why we got blown up. But now keep in mind, in just a second, we're trying to get a selfie, so I'm still filming. So that's what we're trying to do, and then that's when it all goes down.
We don't have any. Stand right here.
We're gonna be good.
Stand right here beside me.
Good boys and girls. Brrr, it's cold out here.
All right, let's see
Here we
how
go.
close we can get.
Let's see how close we can get. Okay.
Come right here. Let's get one more picture right here. Come here.
Okay.
Come here. Hurry.
We're trying to get a selfie.
Okay. Trying to get a selfie.
Yeah, this is the shot right here.
Wait
This is
for
the
it.
side. Get in my camera.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we are.
All right. So this is the famous Area 51, and as you just heard, Sandy,
we just had an alarm sound.
Sandy just got us alarmed. Oh, there we go. All right, run over again. Let's go. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you. Thank you.
We're leaving now.
Thank you.
We're leaving.
Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you for your service. Thank you. Thank you.
What just happened? They won't turn it off.
That's the sign that says, look, it's still on.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
They're telling us,
want
get out.
us gone.
It's still going.
They must watch our show.
The big picture. 7 p.m. tonight.
Oh, it just turned off.
What in the world?
Wow.
That's the closest thing to getting arrested. Thank you. Thank you. The big picture.
7 p.m.
YouTube.com/thebigpicture. LarryRagland.com.
Mike Signorelli.
They're throwing us out of here. How do you feel about this?
Sandy,
Rumor has it.
we just got threw out.
Morning's still going.
I mean, we literally just got threw out. Did we just get thrown out?
We were just basically told in no uncertain terms to leave. Get out of here. Not once, but twice. Two times.
I hope I was really recording it. I think I was.
I don't know. I've got my camera going and I hope it got it.
Sandy, you started it.
Did I do that?
You talked about drones. You said put the drone up. It's like going to the airport and talking about some kind of
I got a
attack.
bomb.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
All right, so we got to pull over here and we got to just, while this is still fresh in our mind.
Okay.
So what in the world? That was crazy.
I didn't feel like I was done. I didn't feel like my time was done.
I was about to make a show.
I was robbed. Robbed.
But was it not very obvious? They said leave. That was them saying leave now.
They
This is your final warning.
Big boy,
You better hightail it back to that Bronco and get in here and get in there and get out of here. We don't want you here.
Wow.
We don't want you taking pictures. Did you not read the sign? Photography is prohibited.
And it was, and I was also filming the wire when you said that. So I think it might have been a combined, but they hit that first warning and they said, okay, normal people are going to be scared. They're going to run. What did we do? We went right back.
Right back.
And we went right back over there and said,
I followed you right back
you
over
did.
there.
We started getting selfies and then they just
And
said,
you know what's going on inside there. You know,
Yeah.
they're in there eating potato chips and look at these idiots.
Yeah.
Look at these idiots.
y'all watch this. We're going to scare them to death.
All right. I ain't scared.
I ain't scared.
I wasn't scared.
But hey, we got the point.
Message received, though.
We got message received. I think the first horn was back up.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do this and don't talk about drones. Second horn was get out.
We're about to send.
Third would have been they'd probably come out there.
You want to go back and see if we can get somebody to come out?
No,
No? Okay.
I was only kidding about being arrested.
Okay. What?
Yeah,
You didn't mean
I
that?
didn't mean that. So, hey, it was worth it. I still think we got video gold. That was video gold, y'all.
Video gold.
Y'all, big picture. Did y'all like that?
Oh.
Was y'all worried
guys,
about us?
It was all for you.
Did you get scared at one point? Because we were a little. Hey,
honestly,
this was Area 51
this-
just ran us out.
We.
What is that? Are we hearing that?
I heard a jet.
Making sure we're okay.
That's a jet.
Look,
I hear a jet.
we weren't sure what was going to happen next because the second time they really laid on the horn. Like, hey, if you didn't get the message the first time, we're not kidding. So
There is a jet going over us right now.
It ain't over, y'all.
That happens normally.
It ain't
This
over.
is a test. I mean, this is an Army jet.
Ain't no Army jet. I know it's no such thing as an Army jet. I was freaking
So,
out.
needless to say, they have our pictures.
Yeah.
Have our identity because of this tag on this vehicle. It wasn't everything I hoped it would be, but it was something.
Yeah, I wanted us to have a good show. I mean, like to have to talk about it, but they didn't want us to do that.
Did not want
They were
us
like,
here.
you're not making a show here.
They don't want
You can
us
get
here.
a quick video, but you're not making a show here.
Yeah.
So, well, you know what I did not have being ran out of Area 51 with a very obvious threat on my bingo card
Really?
of my life. I mean, in my life, I
You
never.
mean to tell me you didn't come here with the hopes?
No, I
that,
did. I did. I'm
Okay.
talking about old Larry. If I not,
Well, I came here with the hopes of at least getting the horn, honked at us, which happened in a much bigger way than I thought. But whatever.
I wish somebody could have videoed us. We were videoing running, but I wish somebody could have videoed us running.
They were probably laughing.
They were laughing their heads off.
Wherever they are. I don't know if they're inside that building or
Oh, she ain't
miles
through
away
yet.
from here.
Barbara,
but
just hold on. She
whatever.
ain't through yet. Barbara ain't.
They probably just get a kick out of it.
We came, we saw,
We conquered.
we're leaving.
All right, so let us know in the comments, what did you think about
We ain't through. Don't go anywhere.
Larry and Sandy and the big picture on their wonderful Area 51 adventure, literally getting ran out of Area 51. We're still sitting right now
Right.
about a half a mile
We
from it.
probably
Yeah.
just
They are
became
watching
part of
us.
a new training video, but I think that's
Yeah.
happened before in other instances in our life, so I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that. This is how we roll. That's how we
Sure.
roll. We have seen a lot on this trip. It's time to go back, but man, that was fun.
That was fun.
That was fun.
You want to go back and throw rocks at them? Just kidding.
Sandy, they are listening to us right now.
Okay.
You know that.
We weren't actually going to throw rocks, okay?
Did y'all hear Sandy go, I guess I need to put the drone up. Barn. I was like, well, shut up! Stop talking about drones!
I figured they were used to that.
They made it very obvious. We didn't play him again.
Okay.
So what I heard is the horn, then the laying on the horn, and the next thing you know, the camo men come.
Is that what they said?
That's what I've heard. But here's why we didn't need the camo men to come.
What's that?
Is they will not leave until they watch you delete your footage. And we did not need to lose this glorious footage.
No, we didn't.
So we did the right thing.
Okay.
Listen, we just got ran out of Area 51. What do you say to the government right now?
I am angry. I don't think I deserved that. I'm a taxpayer. You know what? Come and get me. Come and get me.
You tell him, baby.
I'm sick of this. Being misused and abused. I'm a tax-paying citizen. I should not be treated like this. You come and get me.
The dead cow in the background.
No representation of the actual factual truth from Sandy Ragland was intended. This was for dramatic purposes only. So, all right, we're about to get back on the road.
Look, listen, I'm sick of this. I'm telling you right now, I do not have to take this. I'm going back, Larry.
Sandy, get back, get in the car.
I do not have to be treated this way.
Sandy, get back in the car.
Whatever.
Have you seen Men in Black? Have you seen the movie?
Parts of it.
They might flash you and make you forget me in our life.
Uh-oh.
Can't have that. So, pray for Sandy. She's having a hard time with the fact that she just got ran out by camo men behind cameras. That's all right. We still came. We still conquered. We ran. I didn't think I would run, but we ran. And but we did it for you because we saved this video footage. All right. Well, guess what? Wherever we're at, whether we're in Birmingham.
I got to put Mr. Cheddar up. He said, was that a dead cow or people that didn't leave after the second horn? That's great.
We warned you about the dead cow, but we didn't know. We didn't know he captured that cow.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
So, pray for Sandy. She's having a hard time with the fact that she just got ran out by camo men behind cameras. That's all right. We still came. We still conquered. We ran. I didn't think I would run, but we ran. And but we did it for you because we saved this video footage. All right. Well, guess what? Wherever we're at, whether we're in Birmingham, Las Vegas, or we're getting run out
Of Area 51.
of Area 51.
Say it with me, everybody.
We ain't woke. We are certainly awake.
All right. What did y'all think? Let us know in the comments in the live chat. We're going to go back and read every comment. Wow, share this with that. Like I said, that's going to be an individual video on its own. That'll be uploaded tonight or tomorrow, something like that. And y'all, we had so much fun today. We had so much fun. When that second horn went off, I mean,
Listen,
it scared the mess out
honestly,
of me.
I thought we were going to be there a lot longer and
Yeah.
just show the signs and take pictures and selfies and do explanations, and they just weren't even having it at all. And I even watched other people, their little trips there. I think we did not do what they did.
No, I don't. All the videos I watched, nobody got the horn.
Nobody got the horn.
We got the horn, y'all. We got the
not
double
like us.
horn. We got the laid on the horn.
Mm-hmm.
We was in the car, they still blowing the horn. That's like, you need to get out now. I'm telling you, if we'd have got back out again, that was coming.
Well,
They were
I
coming.
was going to
They were
say
coming. If we got back out.
you probably would have gotten possibly arrested. Who knows?
Yeah. So we did right.
They were really angry after that.
Yeah. But we had a good time. I hope y'all enjoyed our trip and breaking news tonight. We love you guys so much, and we have really enjoyed our time here. We've been refreshed and renewed. By the way, tomorrow night is New Year's Eve.
Yes.
So our plans are, and we'll update you tomorrow. It's always subject to change.
Right.
But our plans are to have communion with our Big Picture family on New Year's Eve night. Now, if that goes down, and I'm saying that it's, wouldn't you say 90% sure?
Yes.
90+% sure.
It's a little. They're shutting the entire strip down.
Yeah.
So we
ain't going out there. I'm telling you right
We're
now.
not
We ain't going
super
out in that mess.
close to there, but I don't know what that's going to mean for the rest of the city, because everybody's going to be rerouting.
Yeah.
I don't know what traffic looks like or getting out and doing anything looks like.
So we want to be here with you, and of course we do everything Central Time. So it would be 11:30 p.m. Central Time is when we would go on the air, and we would take about 30 minutes to share some things, pray for you guys, look at the live chat and all that, and then right at midnight,
Central Time, and understand in different time zones, but midnight Central Time, and adjust it to where your time zone would be. We will take communion together and go into the new year together.
Yes.
And speak a blessing over you and pray over you. And all that's going to be really, really powerful night.
Yeah.
So that's tomorrow night, New Year's Eve, 11:30 p.m. Central Time, right here. Join us for a live communion. Any parting thoughts?
I'm glad to be sharing this experience with you guys. We're having some fun, exploring, having adventures. Please stay tuned for more adventures as we try to get out and get around the city tomorrow.
Yep. We love you guys. Be blessed, and we cannot wait to go into 2025 with all of you. And I'm thankful to be back in the hotel room and not in a prison cell.
Yes.
And I'm thankful to be with you.
Oh, thanks, Becky.
All right. We love y'all. We ain't woke. We certainly are awake.
Awake.
God bless.
Good night.
Will the commercial work? I don't know.
Would you like to help us build the big picture family? We're on a mission to wake up the world to what is really going on. All you have to do is go to our website at LarryRagland.com and make a one-time gift, or you can become a monthly partner. Any amount is a blessing and an encouragement to us. While you're there, make sure you get a copy of our book, I See Greatness in You. Browse our merchandise store, connect with us on our social media links, and join our mailing list. We appreciate it. And remember, we ain't woke, but we are certainly awake.